On Pegasus, there are several ways to allow your clients to register for events, with or without payment and other settings. First, it's important to understand two key concepts. Either a client joins an existing event that you have made visible and open for booking, or a client can create a new event with you, which on the platform are called bookable events. Next, you need to understand the two types of users. Either the user is already registered on the application, in which case they can join or book an event directly from their account. They can do this from the planning page, or they are a visiting client who has never registered on the application. They can still join or book an event, and at the same time create an account. They can do this via your center's public page. If these concepts are clear, you will need to have set up Stripe in order to accept card payments by going to the My Center page and then Payments. Don't worry, you can still accept payments on site outside of the app and record them later within the platform. Now, let's start by understanding how to make existing events open for booking. Let's begin by going to the Calendar page. To create a simple or recurring event, you can click on the New Event button. Alternatively, in the week or day view of the calendar, click and hold the left mouse button to select a time slot, then Release. In this window, which is divided into 5 sections, you can give your event a name, a description, a type, and a specific color. You can also modify the event time or set a recurrence, and add instructors, participants, or assignments, meaning a rider linked to a horse, either immediately or at a later stage. In the Resources tab, you can easily add horses and slash or workspaces. Finally, in the last tab, you can configure the event's visibility, booking, and pricing settings. Regarding visibility, if the event is public, it will appear on your center's page for users who are not authenticated, which is ideal for services intended for visiting clients. If you allow self-registration, you can define the conditions. How many hours before the event registration remains available, whether users must have a positive riding credit balance on their account, whether you require payment by card, by tokens, or both, and whether to apply participant, age, and slash or level restrictions. If you would like to offer booking options, you must create your product groups here. For example, you may decide to let your clients choose between school horse and own horse. These products must first have been created in the Products page. Depending on the type of event and your center's policies, these settings can be adapted to match your specific requirements. Now, let's move on to bookable events. Within the template, you can define several parameters. You can set the name, description, photo, and duration, as well as whether the user must select a coach and slash or a horse. You can define the maximum number of participants, decide whether to allow visiting clients to book this event or restrict it to existing members of your club, and choose whether to require card payment. You can also decide whether to allow clients to book when another event overlaps on the same time slot, and whether to allow bookings that conflict with another event using the same workspace, helping to prevent double bookings in facilities with limited capacity. Level and age requirements can also be configured. Next, define the available booking slots, specifying the relevant coaches and facilities if needed. Finally, you can add periods of unavailability, such as holidays or other times when slots cannot be booked. As with existing events, if you require card payment, you must link the event to one or more products. Now, let's look at the booking experience from the client's perspective. Logged in as a client of the center, they have the choice between book a session or join an existing session. Let's begin by joining the introductory lesson event. In this example, payment was required, either in pounds or in tokens, and the booking options were either own horse or school horse. If the client belongs to a group or family account, they can choose to book for one or several people. Now, let's go back and try booking an event instead. I can book the trekking bookable event, select a time slot, and pay either by card or with tokens. The booking options are again the same, own horse or school horse. The client may also choose to book for one or multiple members of the group. Finally, let's look at the experience for visiting clients. Each center has a public page. You can find yours in the public page section of the left-hand menu and share it on your website or social media. From this space, they can join an existing event, following the same process as your registered users. Alternatively, they can book an event with you, selecting their time slots in exactly the same way as your center's clients. The event examples shown here may not be relevant to your specific needs. It's up to you to configure them so they match your actual services. When a visiting client or registered user books or joins an event, a confirmation email is automatically sent to both you and the client, and the invoice with the associated payment is generated and recorded. Everything is fully automated.